This is the Solid Signal Podcast for the week of December 25th, 2017, and I hope everybody had a great day off yesterday if you had a day off. If you were one of those folks who was working, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. A lot of folks who work on December 25th tend to be first responders or people who are in the kind of jobs where they just can't be closed, and for those, I salute you. Absolutely. But I think we're all back to work today, except for those fine folks who are taking the 2-week vacation, and I don't blame them. This is the last Solid Signal podcast for the year 2017. We will be starting all over again in 2018, and just a little bit of a hint of things to come for my few but proud podcast listeners. You're going to be seeing a lot of changes with the old Solid Signal blog and podcast in the next 3 months. Some of the things that I have planned for you are just going to blow your mind. You're going to think, wow, why didn't he do that sooner? Because he's about the last guy to do that. But anyway. This is the year that we let go of a few technologies that were already dead, to be honest with you. There weren't too many things that shut down this year that came as a surprise. This was the year that we said goodbye to 3D television. This is the year we said goodbye to pretty much every one of the MP3 players that were still actually being made, and there weren't that many. This was the year we said goodbye to AOL Instant Messenger, and surprisingly it was 2017 and not 2007 that we said goodbye to AOL Instant Messenger. It's the year that we said hello to a lot of things as well, a lot of new technologies. 802.11ac Wi-Fi networking took off in a way that it never has before. And I would say the biggest story of the year from the Solid Signal blog's point of view was the decision for the FCC to get rid of all the TV channels above channel 37 and reallocate all that to cellular. A big win for our cellular business and a big adjustment for our antenna business. Coming close on the heels was the FCC's surprise decision to allow 4K broadcasting as long as broadcasters simulcast a regular HD signal. It's hard to explain exactly why, but this is one of the biggest changes in policy that the FCC has ever made. It may be one of the least customer friendly, but at any rate, it represents a sea change at the FCC that goes even further beyond some of the other somewhat astounding actions that we've seen from the FCC this year. It's been a good year. It's been a good year for our friends at Solid Signal. It's been a good year for DirecTV commercial businesses. If you happen to be a bar owner, a restaurant owner, a hotelier, it's been a great year for you. As a matter of fact, it's been a great year for just about everybody in business. Oh, I'm not going to go ahead and say that it's been a great year for everybody, but because I don't want to get political, and I know that there are those who would say it hasn't been a great year for them. But has it been a great year for the Solid Signal blog? Absolutely. Has it been a great year for Solid Signal customers? Most definitely. And it's been a great year most of all because I have spent it with you, my very small and dedicated cadre of Solid Signal podcast listeners. I feel like there are some of you I know by name, and there are so many of you that I wish I knew more about. This is not the biggest tech podcast. This is close to the smallest one, as a matter of fact, and I am constantly pleased and amazed and thoughtful and all that about the fact that you spend 5 minutes a week just listening to me ramble on. I'm glad that you do, and I promise that coming in 2018, we're going to have an even better experience for you. I look forward to showing it to you then. However, as this is the last podcast of the year, I'm just going to sign off by saying once again, thank you, by giving just the last shill of the year, shopsolidsignal.com, and to promise you that the excitement has only begun. This is the 6th year of podcasts, and if I'm lucky, I'll be doing this again for another 6 years, another 12 years, another 24 years, and hopefully all of you will be listening. That's about it for me for 2017. I'll see you again next year.